What's up and welcome back. Thanks so much for watching my last two videos. For all the new people, my name is Friedrich, this is my studio, and today I'm going to talk about clip gain editing again. I've talked about the concept of clip gain editing and why I do it and the meaning behind it, and somebody asked me if I would do a tutorial on it and show my approach, and that's what this video is about. I'm going to be working in Cubase today. I'll have a few things to say about doing it in different DAWs at the end of this video, so if you're not working in Cubase, you should probably stay until the end. So now let's move into Cubase. This is the project we're working with today, and it's a song by an artist called Emisa. I will link the song in the description below. So this is my lead vocal track. As you can see, I've duplicated it, so now we have a completely untouched new version of the lead vocals. As you can see, it's pretty dynamic. She's a pretty good singer. I'm sure we can make this even better by adding our clip gain. So let me play you a few seconds of the song as it is right now, so you know what we are dealing with.
You sit on my sheets. If I fall when you're with me, I'll land on my feet. I love how you speak. Your lips on my cheek.
So in order to start doing vocal clip gain edits, I'm gonna zoom in. We're gonna start working on the second chorus, and in Cubase what you are going to do is you're gonna select this tool, the range selection. I use it by using the shortcut, the number 2, and if I need to go back to the object selection, it's just the shortcut 1. I will try to do everything in this tutorial by mouse and not by using shortcuts, but you're going to be much faster if you are just going to learn these shortcuts. So if I select the shortcut number 2, the range selection tool, now in Cubase I can hold Shift and Command on a Mac, and it will show me these individual phrases or things that Cubase thinks belong together. I will not use this shortcut today because you can't see the shortcuts I'm doing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn off grid and start listening.
All that I need, you sit on my sheets. All that I need, you sit.
So sounds really good. I think we can lower this part a bit, so I'm selecting it and I'm turning it down a bit.
All that I need,
Too much. Let's go back a bit.
all that I need,
The need is too hot, so let's turn it down.
all that I need, you sit on my sheets.
You sent on my sheets. Let's see that.
All that I need, you sit on my sheets.
So now I've turned up the S quite a lot. Let's turn that back down.
All that I need, you sit on my sheets.
Working pretty well for now. Let's listen through it once again.
All that I need, you sit on my sheets.
So one thing that's really important when you're doing that is you need to listen with your ears. I know it's kind of obvious, but spikes like these sometimes still make me want to reduce them so they kind of look more even, but listening is really the key here. I'm still gonna turn this one down because I heard it already and it's too loud.
You sit on my sheets.
The my.
You sit on my sheets. If I you sit on my sheets. If I
So here is the S at the end of sheets. Let's listen to that.
sit on my sheets. If I
Kind of on the louder side. Let's turn it down.
sit on my sheets. If I fall when you're
Pretty good for now. Let's
sit on my sheets. If I fall when you're
These big ones are not only big, but also too loud.
sit on my sheets. If I fall when you're
Also need to turn down the I.
sit on my sheets. If I fall when you're
Here, Sheets is going up in volume, so we can try to turn it down a bit. What we can also do, I'm gonna press 8. It's this one. Yeah, it's Draw. So I can click in there and I can grab this one and turn down like this. So it should be more even now.
Sit on my sheets if I fall.
The T before the S is a bit too loud, so let me grab that and reduce that too. So what happened now is if I zoom in all the way, and if I'm gonna select the draw tool again, now I have this weird spike. Let me just erase that. And now let's zoom out and listen to the phrase again.
I need you sit on my sheets if
So I think that's enough for now. I think you understood how I do it and what my approach is. One more thing about other DAWs. I was using Cubase today and I've actually switched to Cubase from Ableton because the editing part of Ableton is just not that great. I've used Cubase way back 10 years ago, and back then I wanted to have a bit faster workflow and a bit more intuitive DAW, so I moved to Ableton. But for these kinds of things, it just makes more sense to be in a more traditional DAW. So you're gonna be fine in Cubase, you're gonna be fine in Pro Tools. Pro Tools is actually probably the best way to do it. It's really fast and really easy in Pro Tools. More complicated DAWs are Ableton Live and Logic. Still possible, but not as easy and as intuitive as in Cubase or Pro Tools. I haven't used any other DAWs in a long time, so if you're using Reaper, if you're using Studio One, if you're using FL Studio, please share in the comments how difficult it is to do clip gain edits in your DAW. That's it from me for today. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.